What's up, guys? So I finally get in and I bought one of these. You've seen the commercials every day. Every time I go on Instagram, social media, I see one of these. On every third thing on my social media is one of these, because I think one of my boy Uche had tagged me one of them, and it was just everywhere. So I mean, it looks smooth, right? You see people just boom, 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 and these guys are done. And it's like, whoa, okay. I mean, I use my Gillette Mark III, and it works. My wife really loves my shaved head. It's nice and shiny, right? It works fine. I loved it too. I don't develop any goosebump anymore. I don't develop any rashes or anything, right? Because I shaved, you know, along the hair, especially in the back area, guys, where it's nice, you know, your hair is very sensitive. I shave towards the grain, okay, with the grain. I don't go against it. In the front area here, I can go any circles I want to, but in the back on my razor, it works, right? I tried this. I've used it twice. Tried it first time. Okay, day 2 later, I started feeling little bumps, right? And my wife looked at it, you know, she's like, hey, what's going on at the back of your head? You know, and I knew exactly where it was coming from, so I didn't want to give in because I have been behind her to get this for me. So it's a little embarrassing to tell exactly what it was right away, but I was like trying to be a little tough and try to cover it up. But it was noticeable, okay? I was feeling it. I was itching back there every few minutes. I can turn around so these guys can see. I just shaved last night, okay? And I don't know if you can see very clearly, but that's what my hair looks like right now. And, you know, I do a full 360 here. It's just not smooth, okay? And then to make matter worse, right? In the back of it here, you know, because you got to kind of go, I see guys going faster and then you kind of go in circles to whatever it is. But either way, right? You go backwards, you come forward. Forward is fully against the grain, right? And that's been one of my main problems is having, you know, going against the grain and developing that irritation, right? So I don't know if you guys are out there now. There's different people out there, different hairs. White people have different hairs. Black people have different hairs. Chinese people have different hair. Asian people have different hairs. People from India have different hair. Everyone have different hair and different texture, right? So it might work differently for some people. But now, as an African guy, you know, a black guy, it looks like it's not going to work for me. Okay, I'm going to pack this up nicely and send it back to wherever we got it from. Now, I'm covering this up because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't know what the rules are out there for people, you know, doing reviews. I don't want to call names because sometimes, you know, whatever. I'm a little guy, little potato. I don't want to get in trouble. So you guys see this. You know exactly what it is. You see the 5 heads. It works, sounds nice, sounds great. It looks like it's got good battery power. Like, I wish I had something good to say about the product. You know, specifically speaking, this brand, I don't know anything about it, but as far as a whole overall, the line of products, you know, is it worth the money for some people? I'll say try it out. Definitely try it out and see how it feels. But as far as somebody with my type of hair structure, especially anybody who wants to go bald and really enjoy that baldness, it just doesn't feel right. If I were to compare this to a razor, right, to a Gillette Mark III, for example, which is my favorite razor to use for my head, I would say probably, for me, I'll give it a 5.5 to 6. But then when the irritation comes in, it gets really bad. So now that's what takes it down to about a 4 and 5 for me, right? It's not something I look forward to. I've used it twice. I did it twice just to be sure, right? Do it once, it can be a glitch in the system, right? So I did it twice just to get a feel of it. But then again, guys, if you're seeing this commercial, you want to try one, please go ahead and try it. But if you want to just avoid the trouble, especially if you're a guy like me, okay, if you're African American, you're a black guy, if you have really, really rigid hair structure, especially if your hair isn't as smooth, right? I don't have my hair's kind of rounded, but I still got bumps in places, right? So you can't really get that nice, full, just like contour around the hair in a way. So you have, when you put them on, you have, you know, the middle ones touching and then the side ones are kind of hover in the air. Now you can rotate it, but it shows a lot of movement and flexibility. But to be frank, I don't know. Maybe it just didn't work for me. Okay, I don't want to be a sour potato here, but yeah, guys, that's it for me. You know, if you have questions, let me know. But this is, again, I've had it twice. I've used it twice. It just did not work for me. I'm developing a lot of rashes in the back of my head. I mean, I hope you guys can see this. It just doesn't look, I mean, if you shaved, when I shave, this is smoother than this. I'm going to go shave off the hair. Maybe I'll do another video and show you what it looks like when it's shaved. But this is what it looks like, you know, without any razor, just using this piece, right? You can see I still have hair in patches all around the place, and I tried. It shows like 3 minutes, right? Those guys are maybe even 1 minute, and those guys are done. But I was there for probably 3 to 4, you know, if not 5 minutes, trying to get all the little corners, right? Maybe actually 5 or more, going through all the corners and just didn't work. I spent, you know, my wife came in, she helped me out, and it still doesn't work. So we're just gonna call it quits on these guys and go back to Razor. All right, guys, Z out.